Emmerdale spoilers, 8 bonkers and explosive ways the Whites could make their huge exit. It's no secret that Home Farm is about to spit out the latest family whose lives have been destroyed by the curse of the big house. Seriously, why do people still keep living there? And as an exit storyline is set to play out for at least some of the clan, we got to thinking about how Emmerdale could possibly write them out. This is a family which needs a suitably bonkers and OTT exit given everything that they have been involved in, from bringing down helicopters and crashing through zombies through to all manners of druggings, shootings and scandals. The Whites have been at the center of a chain of disasters. They aren't just going to slink out in a cab, that's for sure, and it was recently revealed that a big stunt would be involved, though we can't say anything about that yet. In the meantime, let's have a think of some really appropriate ways that the Whites could have their swan song. Lachlan goes on a rampage. It has been the big rumor since before even the exit of a single White was confirmed, but certain sources would have us believe that Lachlan will go on a gun spree and take out more than one person, including his granddad Lawrence. While Lachlan certainly has it in him to lose it in such a way, would this be far too macabre even for a show which regularly sees characters bumped off? Rob and bring them down. The Whites have long been a thorn in the side of Robin, so we're certain that there must be fan fiction out there that some viewers are desperate to come true, which sees Robert and Aaron join forces to bring down the Whites. As they take a bulldozer to the cursed big house, the pair could leave the Whites without anything, leading to them slinking off into the distance to come between another power couple elsewhere. Andy comes home and strikes. Andy has yet to get any kind of justice for what Lachlan and Chrissy did to him. For all we know, he is still burrowed away in an underground bunker living off rainwater and insects and hoping for the green light to come home. Perhaps Andy might decide that enough is enough and burst back onto the scene, grabbing that very shotgun that led to him being framed and going on a rampage of his own. Too much? Well, Andy did always have a temper. Lawrence starts a fire. Perhaps Lawrence keeps on drinking that drugged booze, and while he is heating himself up some brandy sauce for his Christmas pudding, he passes out and starts a fire that consumes Home Farm. Could Lawrence accidentally turn everything white into ash? Chrissy brings down another helicopter. What's she like? We know when Chrissy loses her rag that she has a habit of causing airborne vehicles to plunge into villages. Having discovered Robert's latest betrayal, perhaps Chrissy hasn't learned her lesson and torches another car next to an explosive barrel. Cue a helicopter right into Home Farm this time. They all just disappear. How's this for a soap first? How spooky would it be for Robert to wander into Home Farm and see no trace of the Whites at all? The Archers is still playing on Larry's wireless. Lachlan's Xbox character is standing dormant on screen waiting for the next move, and Rebecca's felt hat lies strewn across the floor, with just one heavy, fluorescent green footprint engraved in it. They are never heard from again. But it leads to a brilliant Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny cameo as Mulder and Scully investigate. Lawrence malfunctions. We all know that Lawrence is actually a cyborg. How else could he have survived numerous heart attacks, a shooting, a crash, a robbery, many druggings and a gas attack? But after being hit with so much, perhaps his metallic form can take no more. As a solitary tear rolls down Lawrence's cheek as he accepts that Robert will never love him, the wiring begins to spark and boom. The Whites are terminated. Zombie apocalypse. There have been countless deaths in Home Farm, and the souls of those who each believe the house actually belongs to them have decided that the time is nigh to take back what is theirs. On a darkened winter night, the spirits of the dead stir and brain-hungry corpses of Frank and Christate, Mark Wilder, Matthew, Cal, Tom, Max and Rosemary King and Charity Dingle, yes, she's not dead but she'll do anything to be rich, descend on the Whites, to feast upon them and turn Home Farm into a house of the dead. Which it kind of already is, anyway.